Proverbs Chapter 6 offers practical advice on several issues, beginning with a warning about making unwise financial commitments, like guaranteeing a neighbor's debt or co-signing a loan. The father urges his son to free himself from such agreements quickly, using urgency to emphasize the potential danger. He advises the son to humble himself and plead with his neighbor to release him from the obligation, warning that being financially entangled in such promises can lead to ruin. Next, the chapter presents a lesson on diligence and hard work, using the example of the ant. The ant, without a ruler or overseer, works diligently to store up food during the harvest. The father urges the lazy person to observe the ant's ways and become wise, warning that laziness leads to poverty and scarcity. The lazy person, who loves sleep and idleness, will suddenly find themselves in need, as if poverty came upon them like a thief or an armed robber. The chapter also contains a warning against the wicked and deceitful person, who spreads strife and causes harm through false speech and divisive behavior. It describes such a person as having a corrupt heart, pointing with their fingers, and winking with their eyes to plot evil. The result of their wickedness is sudden calamity, which will destroy them without remedy. The chapter lists 7 things that God hates, including pride, lying, shedding innocent blood, devising wicked schemes, rushing to do evil, bearing false witness, and sowing discord among people. Finally, the chapter returns to the theme of avoiding adultery. The father advises his son to keep his commandments and bind them to his heart, as they will guide, protect, and instruct him. He warns that adultery leads to destruction, both physically and morally. The chapter stresses that while a thief might be pitied for stealing out of hunger, an adulterer gains no understanding or mercy for his actions. Adultery brings disgrace, irreversible shame, and the fury of a jealous husband, from which there is no escape. Let's now read Proverbs Chapter 6. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger. Thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself, when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise. Which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart, he deviseth mischief continually, he soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. An heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee, when thou sleepest, it shall keep thee, and when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, Whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold, he shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away, for jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. This ends our reading of Proverbs chapter 6.